Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the 2025 Heritage Longhorn Sale that occurred this past weekend, March 29th, in Lockhart, Texas, where many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, and the overall number of views from HiredHandLive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attentions, stick with us as we break it all down.
As we continue reflecting on this weekend sale, one of our favorite traditions is hearing directly from you, the buyers, sellers, and spectators who make these events so special. Whether you were there in person at the Heritage Longhorn Sale or following the action live on Hired Hand Live, your stories, memories, and shoutouts bring the Longhorn community closer together. We asked for your favorite moments from the sale, and as always, you didn't disappoint. Let's take a minute and share one of the messages and memories that you sent our way. Hired Hand did a great job. They make a difference.
Now that we've shared some of the wonderful messages from the weekend, let's shift our focus to the numbers. The Heritage Longhorn Sale wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or online bidding. It is also about the impressive stats that show just how much interest this grand event generated. From overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and other key insights, let's dive into the data that highlights the success of this incredible sale.
There were 64 lots listed in the sale total. The unofficial total was $178,010, while the unofficial average was $2,918. The internet-only average was $3,112.
With this being the third sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is $9,917, while the internet-only average is $4,296.
There were 11,027 total views of consignments online for this sale and 93 registered internet bidders.
The most viewed lot after the sale was CDC Miss Tough consigned by Circle Double C Ranch, with 456 hits.
And now let's hear from our advertisers.
Hey, if you love From the Pasture with Hired Hand, why not go check out my podcast, The Big Iron Podcast with Andrew Shigori, where we dive into the world of registered Texas Longhorns and what it means to be an agriculture entrepreneur in the modern world, with a little southern flair, of course. Find The Big Iron Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink. We're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Now that we've looked at the overall stats, let's spotlight some of the standout moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers during the Heritage Longhorn Sale. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Lockhart, Texas with some pretty excited new owners. Let's take a look at who sold and claimed these sale-topping consignments.
The 5th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was Lot 56, RJF Lincoln 226, consigned by Bentwood Ranch, who sold for $3,600 to Circle Double C.
The fourth highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot number 58, BR Aramora, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch, selling for $4,000 to Keith Hagler.
The third highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was Lot 2, Miss Romantic CDC, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch. She sold for $6,000 to Richard Phillip.
The second highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot number 38, HR Nutella, consigned by 1886 Cattle Company, selling for $6,200 to Richard and Jeannie Phillip.
And the highest selling lot overall to an in-person buyer was Lot 50, CR Touch the Sky, consigned by CR Longhorns. She sold for $12,000 to Patrick Hengeler.
CR Touch the Sky was born on 9/19 of 23, and here were the sale catalog comments from the Heritage Longhorn Sale catalog about this high-selling lot to an in-person buyer. She combines PCC Midas Touch and Pacific Cowboy in one smooth package, 100 inches top and bottom in this pedigree. You can now visit CR Touch the Sky on 1886 Cattle Company's website at 1886longhorns.com.
After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale hosts behind the Heritage Longhorn Sale who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for buyers from all over the country to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found their new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders.
The fifth highest selling lot to an internet bidder was lot number 11, BL 5050 Bomb, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch, selling for $6,000 to Crown Creek Cattle via Hired Hand Live.
The fourth highest online buyer was to lot 48, RJF Casanova Rosebud, consigned by 1886 Cattle Company. She sold for $7,500 to Chris Kubel via Hired Hand Live.
The third highest selling internet lot was lot number 46, Romantic Cat CDC, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch. She sold for $7,750 to Scott and Amelia Picker over Hired Hand Live.
The second highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 10, Rustic Concealment, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch. She sold for $8,000 to Hoosier Longhorns.
And topping out the list of high-selling internet lots and the high-selling lot of the sale, Lot 40, Hubble Rio Anna Van Horn, consigned by Circle Double C Ranch, and she sold for $9,250 to RTG Ranch over Hired Hand Live. Thank you again to all of our internet bidders and buyers.
With the top online sales covered, let's take a closer look at the impact of Hired Hand Live's internet bidding on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between buyers and sellers, no matter where they are located, and the stats from the Heritage Longhorn Sale speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale.
$112,050 value was added through internet bidding. There were 287 online bids. 36 lots sold online to 19 different online buyers. This sale took place in Lockhart, Texas, and our furthest internet buyer was located in Oregon, about 2,100 miles away from where the sale was held.
If you're following the NLFR, this weekend didn't bring any updates to the standings just yet. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't miss out on the excitement. Be sure to check out the NLFR website for the latest results and details of upcoming events. It's a great way to stay connected and see how your favorite Longhorns are performing throughout the competition season.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next sale we'll be attending with Hired Hand Live, which means another post-sale recap will follow shortly after. The next event on our schedule is the Texas Treasure Sale, and to help you get ready, we'll be releasing a special pre-sale informational podcast on Tuesday, April 1st. We'll be joined by the sale hosts as our guest and give you all the insider details, exciting consignments, and updates you won't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about the upcoming Texas Treasure Sale.
That wraps up our Heritage Longhorn Sale recap. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who have now moved on to new pastures. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of the cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon.
Planning a live auction and want to reach more buyers? Hired Hand Live brings the power of the internet to your event, allowing bidders from anywhere to participate in real time. We specialize in integrating online bidding seamlessly with your live auction, ensuring that no one misses out.
Your livestock plus our technical expertise equals one successful auction. Let Hired Hand Live help you expand your reach and maximize your results. Visit hiredhandlive.com to learn more.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.